Lord, okay. So, if you all have been following this build, let me catch y'all up to speed on where I'm at now with this. I have taken this thing completely apart. The entire top section was disassembled. The entire bottom section was disassembled. I was going to make a video on it, but I decided not to. I'm just going to show you guys right now. These parts, it's 2, 4, 5 parts. These 5 parts are all broken, and they're off this top section. Those 5 parts are snapped. And all the other videos that you watch, you'll see that every time I would put something on here, something would fall off, and then I would have to rebuild it, take it apart, rebuild it, take it apart, rebuild it. I couldn't figure out what was going on. Then when I took it apart and started looking at everything, that's when I figured out that they were broken. Yeah. So, with that being the case, I literally just took everything apart and rebuilt it. Didn't really have a choice. I'm probably still not 100% sure that this is even right, because there's some things that seem like they're not where they're supposed to be, but I mean, I guess they are. Definitely not. See, this is the part that gets me though. Is that everything is right. I have everything right. But for some reason, I literally feel like I'm missing something here. And I can't really figure out what it is. I think it's that. Like, I think that there's something here that's not right. And I don't understand why it's like that. Because there's a bar that should be sticking up way more than what it is. So I'm going to attempt to move it with some pliers. It's probably not gonna work. Of course not. And we're gonna end up having the same problem again, where things aren't going to line up. But it should be perfect at this point. Like, it really should be. Because every piece that I used is exactly the same height. I literally measured everything out. Each bar. Oh well. Whatever. I'm just gonna get this thing together. Because at this point, I am so tired of it that I just want to get it done. Like, literally just get this thing done. See, it's not, this isn't going to connect, which I don't understand. Everything snapped down. I don't know. I really don't know at this point, but I mean, it is what it is, I guess. At the end of the day, there's a block that's just not gonna come up. I mean, I could probably... I don't know. I'll figure it out. Again, like I always do. But, and it's not just on that side, it's on this side as well, which is really stupid. So, either they didn't give me the right size blocks, or I don't know, but we're just gonna run with it because I've been working on this thing for 24 hours to get it back to where it was. The 5 pieces that broke, I had to take them off of my staff build, off the little decorations that's around the handle. This build is absolutely horrible. This is the worst Lego set, or even, I wouldn't even call this a Lego set. This is the worst build set that I've ever done. Parts won't go where they're supposed to because it won't fit. There's some weird stuff that's like not lining up. And all of that, I can't do anything with. And I forgot to put this piece in there. Goes to show you how aggravated I am. But yeah, so a complete teardown of this entire build. That was first. 24-hour rebuild off camera. That was second. All of that on top of it raining cats and dogs outside. Someone who was supposed to be the person who loved me more than anything decides that they no longer want to be with me, and we're no longer talking. That part of it, asked me if I care. At this point, I don't. It is what it is, because she's done this 1,000 times for the same reason, and it's old. And if she sees this, you know who you are, and you know where you can go. But moving on with my life, because that's what I do. I got parts everywhere, and I still don't know where half of them go. Pretty sure I'm not going to use everything here, but yeah. So now y'all get to see me fiddle farting around trying to figure out where. And this one. I need 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. I am exhausted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reggie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh gosh. So I am extremely tired. Did I stay up 24 hours straight rebuilding this? Absolutely not. There was no way I could do that. I'm gonna say I put at least between yesterday and this morning, or yesterday and today, I put a good 8 hours, 9 hours into rebuilding everything. Took about 4 hours just to tear it apart Saturday. And once I got the bottom half tore down yesterday, I started at 7 o'clock in the morning and took this part off, and then took everything here apart. I mean everything. I had nothing built. I rebuilt it from step 1 all the way now to step 160. Rebuilt everything. And that was brutal, to be honest with you, because I realized that I had everything basically was right, but there were parts that, like, I guess kind of were. There were a few that were kind of in the wrong spot. I guess it looked like they were in the wrong spot when I redid them. So I made sure to take my time, double check everything as I put it back together. Seems like it's okay now. The carousel, it still doesn't spin, which I really don't know why it doesn't spin, but it doesn't. So to me, that's not a big deal. I know that I'm not the only one that's had that issue, because I have a comment asking if I figured out how to get it to work. The answer to that is still nope, sure didn't. But there's not much I can do about it now, so I just hope that everything I put on here now stays on here and doesn't come apart. This is a pain. Yeah, Lego shouldn't be like this. Lego should be blocks. Should never be connectors and pins and pieces. It should all just be straight blocks. Oh, God. That's part of the problem. Oh, it's hot. It's hot. It's like Sunday afternoon here. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. But hey, we're almost done. I think, anyway. Because now I'm using parts. See, the first time I built it, I used this stick. And I could not for the life of me figure out why it was not the length that it should have been. Like, I was putting stuff on there and I had no extra space. Found out that I was using the wrong size. So now I've got the right one on here. But even though the right one is on here, I do think that it's like still a little bit short, or well, it's longer than it was, but I still think it's not technically the right piece. But I don't care anymore. I'm just going to finish this up, show you guys the one feature of it that I think is pretty cool, and we're gonna call it a day off of that one. But yeah, I literally, when I took this apart, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, I literally thought about putting it back in the bag, putting it back in the box, and being completely and utterly done with this build. Like, I kid you not, I thought about just calling it a failure, posting a apology video to you guys for not completing the build. Not only posting an apology video, but then going in and deleting every video of this build and that's melted. So this is it's melted and cut on both sides. What the hell? So even these parts are screwed up. And there's, I have a, of course that's not anything in there that's gonna help me. What the hell? Okay. See, this is another problem on its own. These Lego manufacturers, man, they got to check their quality. They're throwing pieces in here that are all jacked up. And why will this not, like, see, I don't even know if this will work now. There we go. It'll work, but it's not perfect. I'm gonna see if I can get, do you see that little, y'all see that right there? Y'all probably can't. But there's a melted piece, like it's melted here, and then it's melted up there as well. You can probably see that little V-shaped cut right there. Yeah, so it's so stupid. So stupid, but I mean, what can you do about it? I could reach out to the company. I mean, yeah, in hindsight, I could take photos and reach out to the company and let them know, hey, your parts are messed up. That would probably be the smart thing to do, right? But I don't want to do that. This doesn't even show me where these go. Does it? What? It goes here. Oh, okay. I guess I just have to figure it out on my own. Like I did the last time. Is that? There we go. That can't be right. There's no way. No, stupid. It goes here. Duh. Again, the instructions are now like really difficult because it's not showing me what I need to do next. Like I'm literally just figuring this out on my own at this point. Like it's telling me the parts, and I'm gonna use my smarts. So I'm literally gonna be, I don't know if anybody has built this other than me. Let me know in the comments. I know I did say that there was one person that asked me about it. So if you see this video and you actually have built this, let me know. if at the end of it that's anybody. Matter of fact, I'm gonna say anybody that has built this, let me know if at step 161 you all started having issues with it too.